Welcome to the 2013 Winter Commencement Ceremony of Stautzenberger College. This year we are fortunate to have two student speakers. Our first speaker is the first graduate of our court reporting program.
Good evening to all my fellow graduates and all of their friends and family members, and thank you so much for coming tonight. My name is Chandra and I am so proud to be the first student to graduate from the court reporting program at Stautzenberger College in Maumee. No matter how scared I was to make a change, I had to. My boyfriend at the time, Nick, helped me more than I could ever say. He supported me and helped me decide what I wanted to do. I finally decided I could go back to school. There aren't that many court reporting programs in the U.S., and I was fortunate enough to have one in Maumee, and I was in Toledo. It seemed like fate. So I signed up as soon as I could, and the rest, they say, is history. Here I am. I'm now done with school and ready to embark on a new career that I love, and I'm so, so happy about it. I feel some days as if I'm living in a dream version of what my life could be. If you take this opportunity that you've carved out for yourself, you can make it truly spectacular. You can be overjoyed at the life that you have. The amount of hope that I have for my future is immense, and I never could have said that before I went to school. I'm very proud of myself, and you should all be so proud of yourselves too. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak here today. To my fellow graduates, I hope you take the happiness you feel today and spread it to every day. Congratulations to all of us, and thank you so much.
Our next speaker is a wonderful example of a student with a desire to succeed. I am pleased to introduce licensed massage therapist, Ms. Christina Summers.
Good evening, everyone. I don't have a love story, but congratulations. Good evening again. I'd like to welcome all of you here tonight, and I'd like to congratulate each and every one of our Stautzenberger graduates. My life is never easy, but let's be honest, nobody's life is truly ever easy. We all have our darkness and our hardships, but it's those dark times that strive us to pull through, do what we need to do, and to find a way to make things better. I needed to make a change. I woke up and my life had passed by. My son had grown up and moved out, and I found myself very alone and felt like my life was going nowhere. This is something I've always been drawn to. I've always wanted to help people feel better. I've always seen people moving their shoulders. I want to go up and just squeeze the muscle and make it feel better. So I decided that this is what I was destined to do. This is an amazing school. It's a wonderful program with wonderful, amazing people. These people will bend over backwards to see you through, help you out whatever you need in class, and not only in your class, but in your life as well. They will do whatever it takes for you to succeed. The only reason for you to fail is because you are not applying yourself or doing the work. It's as simple as that. To my fellow classmates, thank you from the bottom of my heart. This was a wonderful, incredibly challenging experience, and each and every one of my classmates contributed to my success as well. Not only did we do this as an individual, we did this as a whole. For me, Stautzenberger College has created very cherished memories that I shall never forget. Pursue your dreams, no matter how big or how small, because you will never regret trying to fulfill your dreams even if you don't succeed. I thank you for the opportunity to speak with you tonight, and congratulations once again to all the Stautzenberger graduates. Thank you.
It is now my privilege to introduce the Vice President of Stautzenberger College, Mr. Brian Niedzwiecki.
Good evening, everyone, and my heartfelt congratulations to our graduates for finishing what you started. We just heard the stories of two women who decided to make a change in their lives by coming to Stautzenberger College, and I'm sure that many of you have stories that are similar to theirs. You will now have to adjust to changes as you go out into the workforce and get jobs that require you to deal with new people, not the familiar faces of your classmates and instructors that you've gotten used to over the past year or two. Gone are the days where your parents or grandparents would go to the office or the factory and do the same job day after day, side by side, working with the exact same people until they all retired together. Never before have we lived in an age with so much opportunity for growth and advancement for those who are willing to face the fear of the unknown. The economy has changed. Business has changed. Society has changed. Life has changed. How you react to those changes will directly impact your ability to be successful in today's workplace. Change is inevitable. How you handle it is up to you. You can be fearful of the unknown, or you can approach it as a new opportunity to learn and grow. And with that, I urge you to embrace change as you enter the next phase of your life as Stautzenberger College graduates. Go out into the workforce and be as proud of your accomplishments as we are. Thank you.
Our keynote speaker is an exceptionally experienced newspaper veteran who began his career in advertising sales at the Bristol Press, where he remained for 25 years, serving as publisher the last 8. He has demonstrated a commitment to service, beginning with his active duty in the U.S. Army from 1966 to 1969, where he earned the rank of captain. An alumnus of Syracuse University, please join me in welcoming the President and General Manager of the Toledo Blade, Mr. Joseph Zerbe.
Thank you very much, Dean Lippens, for that very nice introduction. Dr. Devaney, distinguished faculty, administrators, it's an honor to be here tonight. I'm really, really proud of you folks. Listening to those two speakers was an incredible experience you've had here. 153 of you have graduated so far this year from this wonderful college, and I'm going to talk directly to you if you don't mind, so everybody else, you know, take a nap. I want to commend each and every one of you for completing the hard work it took you to get here tonight. Many of you have been in the workforce. Some of you have even had 4-year degrees in college. Some of you are still working. But you've got to relish tonight what you've done here. You need to savor it, admire your intellect, feel that glow inside, straighten your back, and puff up with satisfaction with a sense of gratification. You did it, you got there, you crossed the finish line. It's a job well done. What you've accomplished is not a finish line, it is the beginning of a new life. You don't take anything for granted. It's a whole new thing out there, a whirlwind of new ideas, solutions, and experiences. You can't dilly-dally and be successful. You can't lead from the back of the pack. If you remember anything I said tonight, you can't lead from the back of the pack. You are the future, but it's not just about you. You, in fact, have an obligation, a role to play in our society. Your productivity as a contributing member of the clan is part of the force that drives our very way of life. I'm going to leave you with this last bit of advice. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, and to have it make a difference that you have lived and lived well." Congratulations. Now go out there and do something, and don't screw it up.
Will the candidates please rise? With the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors, I hereby confer on these candidates the degrees Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Applied Business, Diploma, and Certificate, with all the rights and responsibilities attached thereto. Would the graduates please turn and face the audience? Ladies and gentlemen, the Stautzenberger College graduating class.